Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 28th of March to the 3rd of April 2022. So we're coming out of a lot of Pisces energy. It's not over yet, and we're still rinsing off old densities, things held in the cells of our body through time. But last week was very soulful, cleansing and deep, mostly calm and healing, but with a square to Mars and Uranus. There was some friction there, some irritation, and a need to stand on our own 2 feet, really know our core essential energy. The Sun passed over the equinox point and into Aries, and this week holds a very much more Aryan frequency. So the Sun is now in Aries, and we approach at the end of the week a new moon in Aries. But before we get there, we begin this week with Aquarian energy. Venus meets with Saturn, who's taking a tour through Aquarius to anchor us in our individuality, in our knowledge that all is frequency, and in our responsibility to transmit our highest possible vibration, letting go of the cycle of karma and time, being in the present moment and adjusting to the new Aquarian age with almost daily workshops on these subjects. So we've had the clock changes. That's a good example of the ridiculousness of our concept of time, and even how time affects our consciousness. Time has seemed elastic. Some things taking a long time to happen, and other things happening in the blink of an eye. So as we let go of those concepts, our attachment to external structures, to routines, responsibilities and obligations, to busyness and doing, Saturn's showing us that everything is now and that presence is the greatest gift. So on Monday, as Venus meets with Saturn, we can really anchor that in our heart, the presence, the power we truly have, not to try and mentally control the future, but the knowing that what we are now is actually influencing what we attract and what will be. So this combination is intriguing, has tones of time travel, consciousness, true awareness, mastering of the emotions, and setting some very firm groundwork for the year ahead. So on Team Aquarius we've got Mars, Saturn and Venus, all in Aquarius. The heartbeat, the backbone and the heart itself, all in alignment, anchoring, centering, teaching and embodying our current times for real self-mastery. But apart from the Venus-Saturn conjunction on Monday, the rest of the week we're heading into some very Aries energy. Light, bright, excitable, energetic, dynamic. By Friday we have a new moon in Aries. This is at 11 degrees Aries, so find where that is in your chart. Not only by house, but whether you've got any planets conjunct, opposite, square, trine. Working with the aspects once you've got your basic chart knowledge is a really worthwhile next level study. So Mercury, the Moon and the Sun together in Aries, the first new moon of the zodiac year, fresh starts, bright beginnings. And last week we spoke about embracing our childlike nature, fresh and wild, wonder, awe and magic. So as we take responsibility for the deep stuff in Aquarius, we can afford to be a bit more playful with all this Aries energy. Mercury moves over the Sun the next day, on Saturday, so expect bright ideas, very high energy, good time to start new health regimes, new simplified plans from the heart. Aries is very creative, so as we head into the spring, the lighter hours return, nature pulsing with potential. Then this is a great week to tune into our potential, with no barriers, no judgment. Just do something because it feels fun, because it calls you, because it excites you. Excitement really is a keynote of 2022. That's your inner guide. If you follow your excitement, you'll always get good results, and you'll always be energized as we leave drudgery, attachment and dependency behind. Then maybe have a practice this week of waking up every morning and asking what most excites me today. There's a boldness and courage to Aries, so maybe try things that you've never done before. or you've always wanted to do but put on the back burner due to under prioritising joy and over prioritising workload. And this new moon is still very close to Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, so we're literally stepping over that threshold from Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, to Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. And by the 11th, the whole phase comes to a crescendo. So we've still sort of got one foot in the past, one foot in the future, starting to feel the bright, fiery energy come in. We're still cleansing away lifetimes of held and inherited emotion. But we have a team in Aquarius here to help anchor in our true essence, our uniqueness, our sovereignty, our contribution to the world, our power to manifest, our ability to change our mind and especially our perception, letting go of falsehoods, being curious, keeping an open mind, as this year no doubt has lots of revelations in store where a flexibility of mind will be your best ally. So a very exciting week, fresh and bright, courageous and bold, old and new, all meeting at this cosmic crossroads where you decide who you are and how things will be and start to really learn how powerful you are. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available, zoeastro@gmail.com, for readings, coaching and courses, all customised to you. Sessions are recorded so that you can listen back and we can meet online at a time of your choice. I post these videos on my Facebook, AstroZo, Instagram, zoehind7, and these videos and more are on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro. So wishing you a refreshing and rejuvenating week. As we attend to the old, we actually get younger, feel lighter and more bouncy. And I really feel it's time to get excited for the days, weeks and months ahead. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.